Welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast. I'm Raj.
I'm Mick.
Bruv, I am sweating. I'm sweating like I don't even know the right way to describe it.
Oh, hold on. I just want to say something, right? I
I'm
obviously I
sweating
live
like a
on.
massy. I'm sweating like a massy in the kitchen making bhajia, bruv. That's how bad I'm sweating right now. Ask me why, bruv.
No. I'm gonna tell you why. Yeah, I just wanna. For all the listeners, I'm obviously recording from my usual spot in the UK. Yeah, Raj right now is sitting in a car. Yeah, and he gave me this spiel about how there's no space. Yeah, he's not got his own space where he is in Cali right now. Yeah, but I've got the feeling that obviously the boss has kicked him out. Yeah, and he's in the car. Yeah, and he's, bro, and he's
Bruv,
overacting Kiolan, bro. Yeah. No,
it's
I'm
not
playing.
far from the truth, bruv. It's not far from the truth because we're actually shifting. So we're staying at Guggen's parents today, up until today, and then we're shifting to another Airbnb just because there's just gonna be so many people coming for the wedding. So that room is Bataro City, bruv. Yeah. So there's no way. I said I need to do a recording. I need to record episode number 50. It's the 50th episode, the 50th milestone. And she's like, "Is there space for this 50th milestone here?" I was like, "I'm gonna go in the car." So I'm in the car, in the garage, as they say, and there's, bruv, it's hot. I don't know what degrees it is. It's hot degrees. It must be like 20, like 25, 26. There's no AC, obviously, because I don't want to have the fan interfering with the recording. So I'm sitting in this car with no fan and recording with this hot laptop. So I really hope the listeners appreciate the lengths because I will be sweating by the end of this episode. There'll be tipa falling from my doko, bro. 100%.
Whose car is it?
It's a rental, isn't it? It's a rental.
Oh, that's all right then. That's okay. I thought you in the father-in-law's car, bro. Yeah.
No, Liberties was sweating in his car, innit? I'm like, I'm done with the car.
And then,
but why is the seat wet?
Would you be offended if that was the case and he put paper towels down and how would you explain that? Sorry, Dad.
I got excited. Bro, it wouldn't even be that. It wouldn't even be that it was wet. It would stink, bro, because I'll be sweating, innit? Thunder, bro. I've basically turned this into a sauna. I don't even know. I hope the laptop survives. I don't think the laptop's going to survive this, so we might have to cut the recording or pause it. It is because I can hear the fan. I can hear the fan like going crazy. But
hey,
let's see. Let's see how we get.
50% of it's just showing up in any way, shape, or form, bro. The fact that you're
exactly.
There. Yeah. So we've only got the other 50 to go now.
Yeah, this is it, man. This is it. But we made it, bro. We made it.
Halfway. Halfway to the mountain.
Is the mountain 100?
No, we always moved the mountain was the mountain when we first started. Yeah,
that's true.
The mountain was 25. Do you remember?
The mountain was 20. Yeah, the mountain was 20.
Then you were like, oh no, and then I'm thinking like, no, we made it to the mountain, and you're like, no, the mountain's there, bro. And then when we get to 50, we're at 50, 49 now. Yeah, when I say we made it to 50, bro, yeah, no, the mountain's over there. Have you seen?
Yeah, Oli Badjo, bro.
Have you seen the episode of Simpsons where Homer climbs this mountain? Promoting these power bars.
No, I haven't seen it.
He's in the gym because Homer gets into really good shape. Yeah. And then this power bar company needs an endorser, and they see Homer, and then they say to him, "We'll pay you X amount because you look like you're in good shape to promote our power bars and climb this mountain." And he looks at the mountain. He's like, "Yeah, that's it, but." Look that way. Look to your left a little bit, and he gets scared every time he looks to the left, and the mountain just gets bigger and bigger. But anyway, sorry.
So that's basically what's going on with this podcast.
You're the guy endorsing, and I'm Homer, bro. Yeah.
we have to keep moving the goalposts, innit? You've got to keep stepping it up. Where I honestly, you know what it is. This would have stopped at episode 25 if we weren't getting the feedback, and
100%.
I messaged you today and I was like, bruv, I'm losing track now of how many messages that we're getting. Really positive messages. People are sharing their own stories. People are talking about how this podcast is kind of helping them through tough times. Making them laugh, share the struggle, find the funny, all of that. So it's basically because of the listeners. It's because of all of you, people out there, wherever you are in the world. You know, just kind of like listening to us, um, bearing with us, and also, yeah, sharing your stories, and kind of messaging us, and you know, letting us know what you're thinking about the episode. So thank
I
you
know,
all.
man. Thank you so much. It's because of you guys listening and sharing all this feedback that we have to continue to record these messages, these episodes. So if you stop, that
Yeah,
means we stop.
yeah. If you no, honestly, if you stop, then it's done, bro. It's actually over. Gagan is outside. She's like, I don't know. She's just doing bhangra. She's doing bhangra, and now she's coming and she's watching. I don't. She's now tapping on. She's now.
I see a
That's her
hand.
hand. Yeah,
I see a
this is
hand.
it. Even when I'm trying to do my own thing, I can't do my own
It's
thing,
really
bro.
hot in there. Why don't you just open the window?
Because then the sound quality is not going to be good.
Hi, Meg.
You know,
Hey,
this is
Jay.
the live. It's the live episode right now.
We're live.
We're live right now.
No, you said
Clash Magazine.
you're ending.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're done.
No, we're not done. We've just started recording. Yeah. She wanted to come on episode 50 so badly that she decides to kind of like just randomly interrupt it.
Now I
We're not
believe
done.
that you're actually trying to hide, innit? And then you can run, but
That's-
no, you can't hide.
No, you can't. They'll find you, bro. They'll find you. You know, even if you're hunging, yeah, even if you're doing a dirty, bro, yeah, they will find you, track you down, and be like, you know what it'll be like? You just get a message being like, how long are you going to be? Aren't you done yet?
And pretty soon,
brother,
bro.
you know what I want to just say, bro? I want to do money hungwa, innit?
But you don't know, innit, who's outside. Who else is outside?
Right, here, it could be anyone. It could be the father-in-law, bro, cramming that door, bro.
Well, pretty soon, yeah, when the little one finds her feet, bro, yeah, she'll know exactly where, innit, and she'll wait outside.
Yeah,
Daddy,
Daddy.
Daddy.
She started crawling, bro.
I know, man. That's mad. That is crazy. Is it? Has she found? As in that's it. That's all she wants to do now. Yeah.
That's what she wants to do, bro. She's just like.
Does she do this thing? Does she do this thing? Like now that she knows how to crawl, like you know how when kids are mobile, they don't want you to pick them up anymore. They're like, no, I got this.
Yeah, she just wants to be like out and about, bro. That's basically what it is. She doesn't want to. I need to open this door, bro. It's getting too hot. Yeah, she just wants to be doing her own thing, man. I think it's good that she learned here, because when we go back home, it's going to be a completely different ball game, and we haven't baby-proofed the flat, so it's actually a good situation to be in, that we're here, and she doesn't. She, like when we go back, we can kind of figure it all out. Yeah. But yeah, man, that's been happening. How are you? How is everything going?
All good, man. All good. Nothing's changed, man. Good weather today, though. That was.
I've heard the weather's good out there, man. I've heard things.
Today it was good. I mean, I still went out in a jumper and my fat coat for some reason. I have no idea why, bro. Yeah, and I felt. I actually felt embarrassed walking around Soho, with my big fat coat because I couldn't.
Why? Why did you wear it?
In the morning, I was cold. Yeah, I don't know why. I was just cold. Yeah, and I think it's because I had a hot shower, then I had a cold shower for a bit. Yeah, and I was just still freezing from that. Basically, I just couldn't warm up, and I was like, nah, man. I don't know. Bad judgment.
Have you? Man. So wait, are you doing that like the ice bath thing, but with a shower? Because I tried that.
As in, it doesn't. Just just for every other day.
For how long?
Yeah.
For how long?
So before it was 10 seconds. Now I've got to about just under a minute.
Oh really?
Yeah, but
cold, like ice cold.
It's cold. It's all the way to cold, but it's different, right? Like today was a warmer day, so it was cold. Obviously, it was cold, but you want to get to a point where you're having those kind of showers in the freezing cold, isn't it? Yeah, because with the pipes, But what I've noticed is you don't get if you stop doing it, then you start back right from the start because you're in a panic, innit? You got to. It's about calming your breath in it, obviously, right? It is refreshing, man. But I think ice bath's another level, man. That is something definitely I'd like to do.
That is what the trend is now, isn't it?
That's the trend, bro. That's the trend, isn't it?
Apparently, it's really good for you.
It is. It's meant to be really good.
Everyone's an athlete. Everyone's an athlete.
Bro, my 8-year-old neighbor, is going to be in his bin full of ice.
Hey, bro, have you seen? Have you seen that clip on? I don't know what it's. I think it's on Instagram or TikTok. There's this dude, bruv. Yeah, bruv. He's in his wheelie bin. It's like a really hot day, yeah, and he's in his wheelie bin. And then this guy comes over to him, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm trying to enjoy the weather. Couldn't you just leave me alone?" To be fair, bruv, let a man doing it. If he's in his house, if he wants to be in the country or with Barney in it, bruv, let him do it, innit? But he doesn't let him alone.
We live in a world where you can actually do anything, and someone will, won't even bat an eyelid to it anymore. I mean, the other day I went for a walk with Nish, and I saw a guy walking towards us with just balancing a red ball on his head, walking towards us. And then today I came home
by himself,
and Nish was like, "I see this guy everywhere. Yeah, just always has the red ball balancing on his head. Yeah, and he's walking, bruv, red ball on his head, about a ball about this big. Yeah, just
bigger than a tennis ball.
Bigger than a tennis ball. Like, those mini skill footballs you get.
Yeah.
On his head, walking around. Just like that, yeah. And today it was funny because my daughter saw the same guy. She was like, I was walking from the fields back to the school and I saw this man balancing a red ball on his head, just walking towards us. I was like, yeah, we saw him yesterday. But yeah, man, like I said, you can do whatever you want, man.
Very strange, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. I know. But hey,
does he acknowledge people? No, he's just in his own world.
In his own, walking straight at any other person. The only difference is that he's got a ball balancing on his duckle, bro.
It never falls off. You've never seen it fall off.
Never seen it fall off.
What if you licked him in the head, bro? You kicked the ball off his head, bro.
Why,
or
bro?
Just nudged him just to see how good his core is, isn't it? Like that. Obviously, he's doing it to maintain a skill, so he needs to be able to.
No, man. Why disturb man's peace? He might do something crazy, innit? Yeah. I'm not saying he's crazy because he balances. I mean, if that's what keeps him, happy and keeps the peace, bro, isn't it?
Auditioning for the circus or something.
Could be.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
what's been going on with you though?
I am basically waiting for the wedding stuff to start. Second wedding, man. So my brother-in-law is getting married, and so the first wedding was a Guju wedding. Now this is a Punjabi wedding. So
nice.
It's going to be.
So was the first wedding his wedding? Yeah.
No. First wedding was my cousin's wedding, right? That's the one that we spoke about in Mexico.
Okay. In Mexico, what am I talking about? Yeah, fair play, bro. Yeah. You're doing who's the third wedding?
Third wedding's Gagan's cousin.
Oh, fair play.
Yeah.
Wedding season, bro.
It is wedding season, bro. It's wedding season, and it's not even summer yet, man. Normally, it's summer that this stuff kicks off, but yeah, man, we're just getting everything ready for that, and just trying to deal with this weather. The weather is hot, so it's kind of pretty intense heat, and also navigating how life goes with a baby that now knows how to crawl, which is a very different situation.
Yeah, man. The crawling is it's a good problem. It's a problem. It's a good problem for her, isn't it?
Yeah. She loves it, man. I mean, she's enjoying it, bro. I think she's going to be walking before we head back, bro.
Yeah. Oh, you think so, yeah?
I think so, man. Bro, you're right. You know what you said? It's freedom. Because you know what it is, yeah? I feel like when she was born, she was given a sentence of 9 months, bro, yeah? And she's not allowed to do anything for 9 months. And so the moment that sentence is up, she's like, I can move now. I can crawl. And she can express herself now as well. So she shouts when she wants something, and she doesn't stop shouting until she gets what it is. The problem is, we don't know what she's asking for because she only has one way that she can communicate, which is just screeching at us. That could mean I've done a dirty. It could mean I'm hungry. It could mean I'm tired. So it's harder.
Go for the motions, isn't it? Go for the tick box and check everything off.
Sometimes she's just doing it just Eminem. Like there's no rhyme or reason why she's doing it. She's like, I just want to do it just to mess with you. And then she just looks at you, bro. Be like, ball. I own you. Right? It's like she's telling me. Yeah, she's telling me I own you. Like I could basically just run riot, and you just have to deal with the consequences. Or she'll, if I'm feeding her something and she's done with it, she'll just look at me and then just drop it off the high chair because she knows man's going to pick it up.
Well,
But,
those,
you
you
know.
know what? I do remember those days, man, where they drop things and you just got to pick it up. I used to come home and I used to hate cleaning the high chair, bro. I was like, this little dirty is like ruining my life with all this rice in these.
Bro,
Bro,
nothing ever gets in their mouth, bro.
nah, it's on the floor, man. And you know what? It gets into the nooks and crannies of
Bro.
everywhere, bro, everywhere.
Like the
But hey,
fucking blueberries.
oh
Blueberries are
man,
all cordelad, bro, yeah? All the way inside, right in there. And then the juice goes everywhere. Mate. But that's basically been my these are the things that I'm now noticing that Gagan used to do, innit? While I was at work.
oh yeah.
Like,
Basically, when you come home and inspect the house, or something, say, why is this? Why is this here?
Yeah. Now I understand, bro. Now I
Uh,
understand. There's been days because you know what? The first few days that we were here, everyone got sick, bro. I think you called it, bro, because you jinxed it, bro. Yeah, because you said in the last episode, not the last one, the one before, you were like, well, at least everyone didn't get sick, bro. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And then the moment we land here, like after 3 or 4 days, one by one, bro, yeah, everyone is getting sick. Dad got sick. Gagan got sick. Gagan's parents are now sick.
Oh
So,
no!
I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Like it was, but Gagan's was bad. Like she had OG COVID. Like she was out, bro. Yeah, and then that's when I was having to do like basically everything for the baby. Like we weren't able to tag team it like we do, like we usually do. And that's when I realized that Gagan
This
does
is a
lot of
full-time
work,
job. This is hard work.
It's hard.
I can't.
Not
think
that I didn't know.
myself.
Not that I didn't know that before. Yeah, I knew that before, but I think it's different when you live it.
It's different when it's one thing acknowledging that it's hard work and another thing
Yeah.
living it. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
man.
it's true. It's true because I'm at work, so I don't really have that 24/7, right? So, but it's good, man. You need to experience it, bro. You need to experience it from both sides.
Yeah, definitely, 100%.
But yeah, that's been it, man. So, episode 50, man. This
50.
is a big milestone for us.
I feel like we should have got Mittel on just for 50.
We should have because he likes 50 Cent. Bro, you know the funny thing is, we shout out Mittel so many times across all our episodes. That Chod, bro, hasn't heard one episode, bro. He's like, no, I'm busy, innit? I'm busy. I don't get a chance to listen to it. And then, I'm like, so what about when you're just like going to work and stuff? Because no, I don't have a chance when I'm at work and stuff. And then I was talking to him about something. He goes, I heard that on the Alan Shearer podcast. I was like, what are you talking about, man?
That's why I couldn't meet you today, Mittel. I'm playing. God. It is what
What's
it is. What's
the opposite of a shout out? What's an opposite of a shout out?
Opposite of a shout out?
Yeah, because I want to give one of them to Mittel.
I don't know what the opposite of a shout is.
I mean, he's basically getting a shout out without getting a shout out right now. So I want to.
We just want to antagonize him. Oh yeah, fine. Rescind it, saying, "Look, I'm not giving you any more shout outs. That's it. It's finished.
No more shout outs. We just mispronounced his name, innit? Mortal.
You know what happened today, yeah? So just to give listeners some context, Mittel, our friend, he lives in Bristol.
He's one of the reasons why we're friends because he was
shit, he's one. He's the reason why we're.
He's the reason. Yeah.
So you can see by how important this man is that how much clout we give him. Yeah, very deep we are, bro. But he, sporadically comes to London. And he'll ask a few weeks in advance if any of us are in town, basically. And we on this occasion, I think last week he asked, and we didn't get back to him.
No one messaged him back. Liberties, you guys are so deep, man. Obviously, I'm not in the country, so
shut up, bruv. Yeah, you could lease the message back to say you're not in the country. Yeah, like he knew. Yeah, trying it. Yeah, and I knew. I was like, you know what? The message we got was. Last week was, hey guys, anyone in Central next week, Thursday? No response. And then today we get a message saying, thanks, lads. Yeah. And I was like, oh. And then I realized it's the 5th, it's the 5th month. Yeah. And I was like, shit, wait a minute. Did we miss his birthday? Oh, great. Now we haven't met up with him and now we missed his birthday. So I started to scroll back and I was like, oh yeah, forgot. No, it's in March. It's all right. Because I know it's on the 5th of March, isn't it? And obviously it's the 5th month. The way I read the date was like, oh, this guy is going to He's gonna, leave the group
Cut you
soon
off.
enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
cut
off,
us
leave the
off.
group.
Send us some hate mail. But yeah, shout out Mill.
I mean, you got to shout out now. All right, fine, shout out me all. Sorry, I didn't respond to your message, man.
Man. But all right, yeah, man. Episode 50 though.
Yeah, man. I was thinking it would be good for us to do something different for this episode because we have reached a milestone. I was wondering if I was thinking it would be a good idea for us to basically talk about some of our favorite episodes or our favorite reels, anything that we have created over the past few weeks. Well, almost a year now, basically, because we're in May. So we'll talk through those and then also run through the top episodes that have come in from the listeners' choice, because we obviously can see our stats and we know which episodes are getting more love than others. And it'd be great to talk about why we think those are as popular as they are. So, what's your number one reel, man?
My
Of
number
everything
one, yeah?
that well, number one reel, or maybe the top two, whichever one, however you want to start it, man. Top two.
Top two, yeah.
Top two reels of Bruvcast.
All right, the first one is where you have the uncle who comes around. No, you have a problem in your house, and you call and you tell someone the issue you have. It's a DIY problem.
Yeah, yeah.
You tell them they're gonna come. You tell your friend, and he's like, "Why are you worried?" Muchune. Well, Jace, that real, bro, yeah. And then when he looks at it and he comes and inspects the job and he sees he's bitten off more than he can chew, and then he's like, got Dao Bimari, and he says, "You know what? I've got what was on the reel? I've got a doctor's appointment, but I'll come tomorrow." And then my man's ill, yeah. And you don't hear from him again.
But that happens, right? That's happened to you multiple times.
Multiple times, man. Someone's given me false hope and confidence, bro. Yeah, in their ability, and I think it happened to you very recently. Don't you remember when you get your skirting done?
Oh yeah, but that guy was no. But the problem with him was
that was opposite. He was giving me anxiety.
Probably was giving me punishment, bro. Yeah, he didn't have confidence in his own ability as a tradesperson, and then he asked me, "Shall I do it?" Oh no, I don't want to do it. But what do you think? I'll do it if you want me to do it. Like that was his level of confidence. What you're describing is some kako that's basically like, "I've got you, I've got your back. We will sort this out." But then he's just Gaia, bro. He just bounces, and you never hear from him again. I haven't had that specific situation, but I have had mans that. Oh no, I have, bruv. I have had that situation. I'll tell you a story, and I'm gonna fucking give his name because I don't give a fuck because he fucked things up, bruv. Yeah, bruv. This must have been, I don't know, man. Early 2000s, right? And we had to get wiring done in our house. And like back in the days, the wires used to be made of like fabric. Like they were so like, I don't know why they chose to do that, but it was a fire hazard, right? So we needed to like completely redo all of those. We found this guy from a family friend. Okay, my man's name is Sirish. I'm gonna call him out, bruv. Yeah, I don't care. Maybe he's retired now, yeah, because he was, or he's just not trading.
Oh my god, Sirish, who we prank called? We prank called him Sirish, didn't we?
I was vexed, bro. This Sirish guy, yeah, he came over and he's like, "Don't worry, I'll put all of your wires. I'll redo it. I'll give you sports lights, bruv." You know what? Yeah, it's a red flag, yeah, if he's calling them sports lights. But they're trying to call sports lights. You want to put sports lights in the living room and the kitchen? Okay, we'll do sports lights there. Upstairs, you want sports lights? No, I don't want that. So, bro, back then, yeah, you don't have, in your own household, you don't have clout, bro. Your babu makes the decisions, yeah? You're like, over the years, you get promoted, like, over time, yeah? And then you become, the one that is overall running things, yeah. But back then, I wasn't even assistant to the regional manager, bro. I was just like, an advisor.
The guy who gets a screwdriver.
Yeah, the guy that gets a screwdriver, and maybe he has an opinion about something, but it doesn't matter. You just have an opinion.
Can I just interrupt you though? You said you get promoted over the years, yeah? you don't really get promoted. What happens is over the years, you just get more mature and you realize that your dad don't know what you're doing. Yeah. And I'm not just talking about your dad. I'm just talking about dads in general. And you realize you surpassed them. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only difference is back then you were just too young and they said everything they did with confidence, isn't it?
It's true. It's true, bro.
Anyway.
It's 100%.
Carry on.
And
Sorry,
no, that's fine. And then so dad was like, yeah, we're gonna go with this guy. Sirish starts work, yeah. Drills holes everywhere, starts chasing up the wall, because they have to put new switches and everything else. Like a rewire is a big job, right? In a house. He must have got, I don't know, like 60% of the way there, which is worse than you not even starting, because if it's 60%, it's a mess. The house is a mess. It needs the redecoration and everything, right? Mm-hmm. So all of that was kicking off, and then all of a sudden he just stopped responding to dad's messages. He just stopped, bruv. And then I don't know what happened, but for the longest time we couldn't find somebody else that we trusted. So we just had wires hanging out of holes, bro. I don't know. You might remember this.
I remember it.
Come to my house. Well, I think you got bored of asking why are wires still hanging out from your ceiling, bro. That's serious, man.
Serious.
Serious, yo. He messed it up, man.
Serial, bro.
Serial. Bro, he got demoted from serious to serial, bro.
Oh man, I do remember, man. I think after the wire debacle was all sorted, I remember we helping you peel off wallpaper, bro, off the wall.
Yeah,
remember?
Yeah. So we had to get other people to do it, but that is case in point, man. Those things. I think that's why that reel is one of our top ones as well. Is because there's, bro, for every honest worker, there's a Sirish, bro. And maybe there's two Sirishes for every honest worker, bro. And those are the ones that everyone deals with, man. You butt guy into those motherfuckers, bro.
Oh man, and you know what? It's decisions like. Have you noticed? You said about just going back to you getting promoted. It's decisions that our parents made, especially our dads, to let someone called Sirish, come into the house and touch the wiring, bro. Yeah.
The most dangerous part of the house, bro. Yeah, the wiring of the gas, bro. Yeah, and you let some idiot like this, bro, run wild
and hang up your sports slides.
Oh man! All right, so that was it. That was the second, number 2. What's number 1 then, man?
Oh man, that was my number 1. I thought
that was your number 1. Oh wait. Do you have another story then for that one?
I have a number. Do I have another story for that one? Do I have another story?
We have a serious equivalent.
Do you know what? There's been too many Sirishes, that have come and gone.
Sirish is now the name of someone who does that officially, bro.
He's a Sirish. But the thing is, I think my pet peeve, like I said, is the fact that how do they Gusmar into the house, into the job in the first place?
Yeah. It's a recommendation, isn't it? It's a recommendation, bro.
It's a recommendation, but at the same time, what part of it? Like, if you saw that Sirish right now, like you made an informed decision when you realized, based on no data on this guy that came to do your skirting, you made a decision that this guy makes me feel uneasy and anxious, he don't know what he's doing, so the first thing I should do is open the door and get rid of him. I need to get rid of him.
Jesse Krasnov, bro, send him on his way.
Whereas you say Jesse Crush on the way out, whereas I feel like my dad definitely says Arti, Jesse Krishna, when can you start? If the more anxious he makes you feel and the more confident the better he is for the job, bro. When can you start? Even tell him I have this much to spend. Tell me, when can you start? You show the desperation. And then exactly. And the thing is, you've got the people who live in the house with you telling him, this doesn't look right to me. He goes, as if my dad's become an expert overnight, bro. Fair enough. And then
he's defected.
And just because of the pride, even he knows in his mind, that something's not right. But just because of his pride, he's like, no, he's doing a good job. I know, I've seen this before. He's doing a good job. And then bro, a few months later when shit starts to fall apart, yeah, I knew I shouldn't have hired this guy. Yeah. And then you're sitting there thinking, fucking hell, bro. Yeah. I look up to this guy. Yeah, this my
This is my role model.
yeah. But yeah, man. Like I said, isn't it? I mean, I think that's more that I've had so many of those kind of people, man, come and go, right? But luckily, you live and you learn, and that's why from those mistakes that our parents made, you know, when red flag is you make me feel anxious and not calm at all. But you know what though? There's one more thing though. There's someone who can talk the talk, yeah, to get in the job, and then they do something, but it isn't what you envisioned yet.
Oh,
and then they're like, happy, all good, and you've got no choice but to, because they've done the job. They just haven't done it to the standards that you wanted them to do it. Yeah.
You got to say it through your gritted teeth, bro. Yes, it's okay. I like it.
Fuck's sake. Yeah, man. And that's the worst because the man said he's done what he said on the tin, but it's just not to your standard at the end of the day, At the end of the day. But that's the thing, man. The worst one is when they do it for free and they haven't done it to your standard. You can't say anything because you're not paying them. They've given you their time.
Yeah, no, you can't. You got no leg to stand on at that point.
Exactly. So yeah, man. That's what about you, man. What's your? Let's start with your number two.
Number two.
Did you want to go to my number two and then your number two? I don't know.
Why don't you do your number two, innit?
My number two, shit, yeah, is the one where you did the reel, where you know where you said of your experiences when you weren't married, and then you went to a wedding. You get asked, tara lagan taya, and then you're like, nah, and then
bro.
and they're like, chokri ko tuanu start karu, yeah, and then you're like, you know, you obviously offended, and then you say, have you started looking at retirement homes? Yeah. I know it wasn't to the same effect, but I know that it kind of caused a bit of a stir, and we got some look, man, I like the comment that we got for
it was divided opinions. Opinions in it, but that's our point. That's the whole point. That's what we're trying to do, man. Like, you're gonna have to say something that everyone is not going to agree with, because 100%. There are things that a lot of the things that we're talking, like a lot of the feedback that we get, both in person or through messages, is you guys are talking about things that no one is really talking about openly, right?
Yeah,
and that's kind of why we get some of the comments and we kind of get differing opinions, but that's fine. Like, we're welcoming all of that, because if you don't, everything begins with dialogue, and you need to understand why people are saying these things, and then also what the other person is feeling when these things are being said to them, right? So yeah, I get that one, man.
You know what?
That one's for sure.
And also, I think your reaction to that was in that vein, yeah, because of how it was said. Yeah, because I think it's like, oh, you know, like you're, I don't know, man. Like, have you noticed in the Indian community, yeah, when someone wants to say something, they say it indirectly, but the message hits. Yeah. Like when you're go on.
No, go on.
No, I was gonna say, like, when you're trying to say someone's gained a bit of weight, what's all this? Instead of saying, like, is everything okay? Like, you see, you know, you just like. Also, if someone said to you, "Oh, you're not married yet," yeah, but instead of in a negative, but be like, if you say it in a caring way, it might hit home.
But why? I don't think you should say it at all, bruv.
You shouldn't say it at all. You shouldn't say it at
all.
I
don't think you should say it at all. I think you should just, as a caring family member, right? And I think sometimes we've had comments where people that say that because it's coming from a place of love. If it's coming from a place of love, don't say it.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't say it. If it's coming from a place of love, then you should show that love in other ways, right? Like, don't make the first person feel shitty, because if you are told that, you will feel shitty, especially if you're being told it multiple times by multiple people who are doing it from a so-called place of love, right? It doesn't feel like that. It don't feel like love when you hear that, bro. That feels like anything but
defectiveness.
Love.
There's defective. You think I'm defective.
You feel like, well, why are you asking me this? What does that mean, that I need to like start looking? Does that mean I'm not, you know, should I be questioning whether I'm on the right path now? Like, all of that, all those insecurities start creeping into your head. So people say that, and they will continue to say that, right?
It's true,
but
man.
that soundbite is basically a consequence of a reaction, right? That I had because I heard it so many times from so many different kakis and kakas as well. Like, it wasn't only women that were saying that to me. It was
Really?
mans. Yeah, it was mans as well, bro. It was mans as well.
They're bored.
So I'd be like, "Utara badai bhega karine nursing home thoke though, bro." Double down on that fucking comment, bro.
Bro, you know what you should do? You know what you should have
I should
done?
have a brochure. Ready.
You should carry brochures with you. Yeah. Here, look. Here's Highland Springs. Yeah, best in Croydon. Doesn't even.
You get
like a resort.
You get sagrotly.
Bro, you know what you should do?
Up man kairo mane koi divas tara ghar ma na upe pag muku, bro. Mate.
You know what? You know what? Though that is the best way to tackle. You know why? Because no one will ask you that question again. Yeah, because you made it feel like shit.
No,
we're conditioned.
Anything,
we're conditioned not to say anything to our
No, we don't. I've never said every single time someone said that, I smile and get and just like, nah, and just laughed it off, bro. What else can you do? You can't pick them up and throw them across the room, bro.
Yeah. Either way, yeah. Whether you pick them up and throw them across the room, or comply and just laugh and nod and laugh, yeah. They're still going to talk shit behind your back anyway.
No, still,
either they're going to say, this guy's defected, there's something wrong with him, that's why no one wants him, yeah? As deep as that is, yeah? Or they're going to say, oh, he picked me up and chucked me across the room when I asked him this question. He's so rude. So, there's no winning. And then when you do, hey, Bob, next year when you turn up with your wife, Chokran, Tina.
It's the next. I'll throw out the window this time, bro.
Then you turn up with your kid, bro. Yeah, good. Oh, okay. And you've had two girls. Chokrana, isn't it?
It's true, bro. No, you won't. That's why it's not worth entertaining it. That's why it's not worth entertaining it, man. Because you're right, you will never win. There'll always be something else.
The only way you're gonna win, yeah, is if you do throw him through the window, bro. At least you'll be happy, bro. Little buzzing sound out your. Yeah, exactly.
That's a good one,
bro.
Oh
man.
But that's actually one of our viral ones, man. So yeah.
All right, man. Your turn. Let's go.
All right. I think for me, number 2 has to be the hoarding. When I'm talking about like my mum and her pots and pans, and you ending it with like saying Gunpai's going to be pissed. that to me is got to be number 2, because I think again it's another controversial one, because another one that has divided opinions, and there's loads of comments on that, like going both sides. And I think it's because, this is my opinion of it, people aren't really getting the actual joke part of it. And they think that we're just like saying parents are hoarding things and not throwing things away. But what in fact we were talking about in that clip was the pots and pans that I was trying to throw out were rusted, were black, were unusable. You could not cook tepla in these, bruv, yeah? Unless you wanted busted ass tepla, bruv, yeah? So I said to mum, throw these out. They're useless. They have no value anymore, because you cannot do anything with these, and they are taking up space. I think the interpretation of it is that I'm asking mum to throw away pots and pans that are having engravings on them, which is obviously not the case. We still have, Savitri Ben's, vodkas that we drink out from, and all the rest of it. But it's I really like that reel. I think it's one of our funniest ones, man.
You know what? You just open up another perspective of it. We see what we see, and they see what we don't see what they see, right? So
yeah.
That rusted pot and pan, yeah. They got you know how they give out pans during weddings, or do they give out pans when someone dies as well, right? Like there's so they're like,
do they? They give them out when they die as well.
Apparently so, man. I was watching a program the other day. Yeah, it's about hoarders and about houses that are messy, and there's this lady that goes around and helps a family clear out. So they take all their stuff, put it in a warehouse nice and neatly, and then the family go around and choose what they want to keep and what they want to get rid of, so they can have more space in their house, basically, all right, and a better balance of living, and everyone has their own So it was Indian family, and they were like, oh, the mum just couldn't let go of anything, saris, pots and pans, and there was a thing where it said, this pot I got when these were handed out when my aunt passed away. So this is why this is what
I didn't know they did
so,
that.
But in any case, even when someone gets married, they give out pots and pans, innit? Or saris or whatever. So I guess they're seeing that, innit? Yeah. But also, I never saw this, never realized this, but remember when obviously they left Africa in such a rush, when the whole Idi Amin thing happened, right? Think about that. Someone's giving you a limited amount of time to grab all your belongings, and you've got a blanket full of your shit, basically. Yeah, that's it. You couldn't take everything. So when you do gather all this stuff, eventually, again, you don't want to let it go, innit? It's trauma.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, I never thought of it like that, bro. That's deep. I never thought of it like that.
Yeah, so, but at the same time, it still needs to go, bro. It's rusted. I buy you a new one.
Tesco mama but I know.
Yeah. I think those things need to go, man. There was certain, bro. Come on, man. You know half that stuff we brought to our flats in uni, innit?
It did, yeah. But I mean, we were using it, bro. It got its use. It did get its use, man. But I think you're right, bro. There's definitely some trauma there, bro. Which is why it's harder, because it is, hard to let go of things when you know that they resemble. I think this was an episode. I think it might have been the same episode where you were talking about the TV that your mum gave you.
I was literally just thinking about that just now, bro. My mum, that was the first TV her dad bought her. Yeah, and we had it all this time. Yeah. But 20 odd years, 20, 30 years.
You just discarded it, bro.
As if
like it was a freebie.
This was 2003. People were having plasmas and DLPs, rear projection TVs like you had, yeah. And I'm still walking around with this massive, this Hitachi plastic case TV, yeah, with a handle on top, where you manually tune Pro Evo Soccer, bro. Yeah, my PlayStation. And
you had to manually tune that. You had to manually tune Pro Evo Soccer.
Remember the little wheel to tune the channel,
bro.
Yeah. And then I remember I got home and she's like, "Okay, look, I know you've left her." I was like, "Where's the TV?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's gone. I left it there. We don't want that." She goes, "Oh, your dad gave me that TV, bro." I didn't even bat an eyelid. I was like, until now, and I still. A few years ago, I found the TV online, as in just a picture of the TV.
You were saying,
I was like, "Mum, do you remember this?" She goes, "Yeah, you left it at uni."
Still raw, bro.
As in, look, man, if I didn't get rid of it, just today she's sending me things from the attic that she wants to get rid of and put on sale. So I'm sure that TV, they would think that you could put that TV.
It would have
on
been
up.
there.
There you go, man. But hey, it is what it is, man. But yeah, now I realize, you know what? I mean, I don't know if we'll be that way, but there will be a point where we are that way, because
because you're gonna have memories and you're gonna have sentimental things that you're gonna like to hold and treasure, and remind you of people or things or events.
I mean, right now, we're relatively young to the point where we can go out and buy a new pot or a new pan or a new TV. Yeah, there's going to come a point where you're like, oh, you're going to use the last of the last. No, this is the last time I'm going to buy a pot, basically, and I'm going to run it I'm not going to replace it that quickly. Run it to the ground. But I think, I don't know, man. We can't put ourselves in those shoes where someone says to us, "Oh, we've got we're leaving the country, so you've got 5 minutes to pick up whatever you can, and that's it. We're leaving with that." So, if someone puts you in that position, then everything you've earned, you've worked for in your life, in your new country, wherever you're living, you're gonna want to keep and use till it's bloody bare bone, bruv. Yeah, like a bar of soap. There's nothing left.
That's probably where it comes from, man. Honestly, that's probably where it comes from.
Everything. Have you noticed? Bar of soap, yeah? Until there's
nothing left, bro. There's little strands, bro. Like the sticker. There's the sticker, bro. The sticker survives on that, bro. That early cousin, whoever it is, cousins. So, bro, the sticker goes the distance until there's like a little stick.
I tell you. So since you can't do that with bars, as in people still use bars of soap, yeah. I mean, I use bar of soap now as well. Yeah, it's called Dr. Scotch, bro. Yeah, shout out Dr. Scotch. No, I'm playing. Yeah, hey, I think it's American actually. It's organic. But anyway, check this. You can't do that. You don't see that many. You don't see soaps by the sinks anymore, right? But what you do have is obviously the Carex. Shout out Carex, in it. Yeah, you have the Carex bottle. So when the Carex has the little, it's all finished, but you got the soap stuck around the side. What does mom do, bro? Yeah, fill it up with water. Fill it up with water.
And the fairy liquid as well. She does it with the fairy liquid, bro.
But you know what my pet peeve is? Carex advertising 99% of bacteria. Yeah, that's at full strength. Yeah, bro. When your mom puts in, what are you talking about? You've got 10%. 10% bacteria.
Bro, it's as good as water at that point. You're just giving the germs a bath.
The funny thing is, come on, bro. You know, me and you have been guilty of doing that as well, innit?
Yeah, I've done it as well, bro.
Put some water in it.
I've done it with ketchup.
That's probably healthier to do, bro.
Bro, you know when we used to have our shop, yeah, that's what they used to do, bro. They were like, there's no more ketchup in this. Dad will like, oh, bought it. Add some bunny into that shit, bro. Be like, thank you. Put this on your chips.
Oh man, you know what? You can do that. You can economize with anything.
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. Which is a nice segue to my number one reel, bro.
Oh, your number one. Yes, let's do it.
My number one reel is the signs that you live in a Desi household. Because I tell you why I like that one. Because there's so many nostalgic bits in that episode. In that episode for sure, and then also in that reel, like that Quality Street dubba, bro. The one that I found an image of the exact one that we used to have in our house that was just full of like sewing kit. I feel like that reel, well, again, one of our most popular ones, just got a lot of attention because it's so relatable as a thing, which is, exactly what we're talking about. Like, our parents, they struggled, man. They struggled so that we could have the lives and have the successes that we have today and that we enjoy today. They had to scrimp and save and make things last and make things go on for as long as possible and reuse and recycle basically everything and anything that they could, they did. So obviously you want to shout out the parents, but it's still funny looking back at it, right? It's still hilarious of like how common it was and how, relatable all of these things are. And I think that episode, for sure, and that reel to me is a good example of that.
Bro, not even a carrier bag makes it out.
Not even a carrier bag. No, not even. Bro, a carrier bag used at least 200 times, man.
And bro, if you get, if it's one of those, tote bags. If it's a tote bag, bro, that's a bag for life, yeah. That's folded up 5 times, and put somewhere, yeah.
Yeah,
just
for
sure,
bro.
Between something, bro, yeah, and it's there. At mo fine bag, che.
Get fine.
Bro, yeah.
Leo, my mother, Leo. Bro, you know what the other thing is, yeah? I don't know if your parents do this, yeah, right? But if they see something that they like from someone else that they know, they will say, "Marug Leo, bro, Marug Leo." They put in an order.
Yeah.
They put in an order, bro, yeah? And the other person obliges, yeah, and gets it for them. My dad does that all the time, bro. Marug Leo, ne? Maru. Oh, I to both fine che. I to kitli fine vastu che. Marug Leo to.
And then when the man only brings one, you said ik. Maru ik. There's always code words, isn't it? When I say ik, when I say what ik, I mean dus. Check this though, yeah. I don't know if you ever saw these things. So my parents knew someone, and his name, he was a Punjabi guy, I think, or Sindhi guy actually. That used to come to a shop. And my dad, like, a friend, became his friend. He was a customer that became a friend, and he used to work in a factory, bro. All back in the day, all your dad's friends work in a factory of something, bro.
Yeah, something. Yeah.
And So this particular guy used to work in a factory where they used to make foam. Yeah, so
Just
padding,
foam, just
foam.
M&M foam.
When I say foam, yeah, I don't know if you ever went into anyone's house, yeah, and you saw these weird multicolored foam boards, or like imagine a foam piece this big, and it had stripes on the side. The top is in a diamond shape or round circular shape, yeah, and it was just foam, yeah, and you can use it as a seat. You could put your plants on top of it, yeah, and it all comes in all different shapes and sizes, yeah, bro. I don't know if I've got some at my parents' house or not, but my mom.
I've never even heard of this stuff.
I used to see them around my house. Yeah, like some were used as like just random, like to sit on. Yeah, and some were used as plant, like propping up plants and things like that, putting a plant pot on top of it. Yeah. This guy, when my parents found out this guy works there, and he used to give them free foam boards and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. Bro, everyone in my family started having them because they were putting in orders in it, and this guy would just come and give them foam boards because he had the connect in it. Yeah, bro, what do you do with that much foam, bro? Do you understand? Like, it was just the most random thing to have. Like, even I don't know, man. There's then there's someone, the next person who works at a place where they just make carrier bags or bags, yeah, of some sort, bro. You just have They just have connections with somewhere, and they don't have no use for all this stuff.
No use.
Yeah,
right. I had a similar thing. I had a connection with a pillow factory. Bare pillows, bro. Bare pillows. Yeah, bare pillows, bro. Bare pillows.
Pillows are good
constantly.
Thing, yeah.
Okay, it's a good thing in moderation, bro. But it's also good. Bro, I have so much arguments with Rogan about the amount of pillows that we have on a normal bed. Yeah. Yeah. You only need to have. I know. I'm talking to like a purist over here, someone who's just about bed making. Yeah, this is something that I don't fucking understand, bro. Yeah, the decorative pillows on the bed, right? Why do you need to have 7 of them or 8 of them? Obviously, I can't be 7 because that's an odd number. But there's more pillows. So when you make the bed, you've got to spend more time in adding all those pillows into it to make it look all nice and prim and proper. This is why I have beef with pillows, and why there is a moderation point at which you should say, I don't need any more of these, even though we're not paying for them from this factory, and I don't even want to go and buy any more, bro. So yeah.
No, man. Pillows are pillows, man. They just make when you walk past your bed when it's nicely done, yeah? I'm telling you.
How many pillows though? How many pillows?
4 pillows, bro. Four
what? Four not decorative. Like
4 normal pillows, yeah. And then you have the two little ones, a few little ones in front as well, isn't it?
Wait, no, you can't just say a few little ones, bro. That's you need to be specific.
6 pillows, man. 6 pillows.
6.
Total. Yeah.
What the hell? Wait.
So 2 that you use. I use both, man. Yeah, 2 each. Okay, yeah.
Okay, you sleep on 2 each. Okay.
Yeah, and then you have another 2 pillows. As in, it's not unheard of, yeah, that people have 2 massive pillows which are just decorative, and then you have your 2 everyday ones which you use, and then you have a couple of small. Bro, there's no rule, man. There is no rule.
I know there's no rule, bro. But I'm just telling you, I want to establish a rule because this is getting silly.
I think 4 pillows is all right, man. 4 pillows is doable, and also don't forget the throw in it at the front.
You lot, it's too much, Bachi, bro. It's too much.
But then before you know it, yeah, you love it, and you start ironing your bed sheets. You're like,
nah, bro. I would never get to that point. I will promise you, man. It's not gonna happen, bro. There's more chance of you defecting to my side and be like, the bed's good as done.
When it's in not.
Like 30 seconds. Yeah, exactly.
Nah, you know what? That's the thing. I think I heard something. My sister-in-law, yeah. So she said. She came over a few weeks back, I think a few months back, and she said, and we're just digressing off the topic a bit, yeah, but she basically said she's newly married, and she goes, oh man, since I've been married, it's the first time. She's only almost been married a year. First time I did my own washing of my clothes.
What?
Because my brother-in-law does it, yeah, right? So shout out Kunal. So Kunal does so then I was like, fair deep, man. Yeah, and she goes,
well, when she was living at home, she wasn't doing it at all.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe she wasn't, or maybe my mother-in-law was doing it.
Maybe she wasn't doing the complete like.
I don't think she was doing it, man. I'm being nice. Yeah, my mother-in-law was doing it. Yeah. So check this.
You're putting your sister-in-law on blast, basically, bro.
It's fine. Yeah, you got to be able to take it. Listen, yeah, check this. Yeah.
And then Nish basically said, well, poor Kunal, he does all your washing, yeah?
I'm just picturing him as a Dobby now, bro.
Bro,
In the yard,
and he's a good one
beating the
as
shit
well.
out of the birds in the garden.
With a cricket bat. And she said, yeah, but if I do it all the time, then what's he going to do? He's just going to be getting a habit if I do it. And now I was like thinking to myself, I started to have an epiphany. And I realized that when my missus makes the bed, yeah, she makes it such a shit way still, yeah. And I'm like thinking to myself, this is the thing. Even when you went on the days where I don't make the bed and she has to, I don't think I want her to, because it's like they're only going to make it the way they want to do it, innit? And you can't force someone to do it the way you want to do it, bro. You just can't win that battle because you're just going to get wound up, innit? So I was thinking, are they doing it on purpose, bro? Are they fucking with me on purpose, bro? With us, basically. But I don't know, man. Maybe one day when you come back home, bro, yeah, there'll be more pillows just to mess with you, bro.
Hey, bro. I don't need that. I'll walk out the house, bro. Bro, we are on episode 50 and you are still complaining about the beds.
Well,
we went through it, but you know what? We went through a point where you raised the issue about the bed making, and then there was some course correction, but it seems like things have gone back.
They've gone backwards, man. I don't think I want to let it spiral where I get gusso, bro. You know, so what I do is I make sure I make the bed. I just make sure I do it, bro. And basically, technically she's won, but I've also won because I don't have to walk out the bathroom and see the below par. And also I don't get to a point where I have to question it, yeah, because that means I get everything else.
Then it's a fight, isn't it?
It's a fight that I will never win because it's like, well,
yeah.
I gave birth.
Yeah. You win, checkmate, bro. Chalo, come here. The only thing you can say after that is Jesse Krishna, bro.
Yeah. Exactly. So you know what? Only took like 20 years to realize you have to walk away sometimes, man. But yeah, man, no, that was good. That was a good 4, man. That was the big 4.
It was a big 4, man. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to do, we have a little bit of time left, is talk about listeners' choice episodes. Mm-hmm. And obviously we didn't actually cast a vote for this, but as you all know, I obsess about our stats. And this is based on listens of our episodes. So our episode rankings. Now, we can't include the pilot episode because that one is going to be the one that's listened to the most, given that it has been out for the longest amount of time. And I think there's a few of like the first 3 episodes actually are in a similar vein. But the one that has floated its way to that top spot, which isn't really a surprise to me, is one featuring our super sub. Actually, we need to acknowledge Sittle, man, because Sittle has been like the super sub that's got us to 50 for 100%. Because there's been times where one of us has been out commission and literally just be like, bro, can you jump on this episode? Sittle, like, I'm ready. They are, bro, ready to go. Yeah. So shout out to Sittle, man. Like seriously, you've helped us get to this, and also shout out to all the guests on that note. You know, we've had some amazing guests that has got us to episode 50. You know, Tez Elias, Homie's Kitchen. We had Kieran from Middle Fingers Up. We had Spavin from Suche Up. And Nero. Shout out Nero. Fernandez. Shout out to Hiren.
The wives, bro.
Obviously, the wives. The wives, yeah. We were going to do the wives for this episode, but I think we can save something even more special for that one. So, yeah, because there are comments saying that they want the wives back. So we need to, listen to what the listeners are saying, innit?
Yeah, exactly. Hopefully, listeners can show them how to, show mine how to make a bed and yours.
Bro,
decrease the pillow count.
Decrease my pillow count and then increase the level of quality of mixed bed making. Those are the 2 requests that we have. Okay, so actually, I went off on a complete tangent. But what I was saying is the episode that is up there, you know, at that top spot, is one featuring Sittle, which is why I wanted to give him a shout out. And that is the episode where we're talking about are daughter-in-laws really treated or considered daughters. So yeah, that's up there as one of the top episodes that we have. Why do you think that is, bruv?
Why? Oh man, I think that one's that's going to be a running topic, and some for years to come, man. I just think it's just a very sensitive subject, man.
I'll
And
tell you some of the back.
very tough times, isn't it, with the in-laws? So
I'll tell you the backstory on that one. So this one was an episode. Actually, this was your idea. This episode was your idea, and I think it was combined with you saying that you wanted to do it, plus feedback that we got, from the messages that made it feel like, okay, this is something that we want to discuss. So yeah, Rob, that's down to you, man. Like you wanted to dissect that, and I think you're right. I think it's something that there's so many different levels to it, and actually some of the feedback we got took us in the opposite direction of like, well, what about mother-in-laws, right? Are they really treated like mothers? Which is a fair question to ask, right? It's a fair question to ask. And I think that the dynamic there is just so varied and different in every family that everyone's going to have a different story, everyone's going to have a different experience, but no one really talks about either side, right? Whether it's good or whether it's bad. So I think that episode resonates with people because we're just calling it out and just saying, look, this is probably worth discussing. And finding the funny, man. Like that's the bottom line of everything that we're trying to do. We're talking about things, we're putting forward our opinions on things, which people may not agree with, but let's try and find the funny.
Yeah, exactly. Right? It's about finding the funny in the tough times, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's always a silver lining that's going to make you chuckle.
There's always going to be a joke, bro.
Even if it's something you look back on years later.
Yeah, there's definitely been times, bro. You know what it is nowadays? When I'm going about my day-to-day business, when there's ever a situation where I'm like really stressed about something, all I say to myself is, I'm going to need to like make a note of this because this will be a topic that I will talk about in the upcoming episode. Even though I'm like so angry in the moment, I'm like, oh my God, this is so infuriating. But then I start smiling because I'm like, this will make great content.
Yeah, it's true. You know what? Sometimes I've jumped on this podcast. I was livid today, bro. Yeah.
Why? Why, bro?
I think
share your struggle.
No. I'll share it. I'll share it for the next ep. Yeah, and it's because it's more. It's relative to an anonymous message that we got a few days ago. But you know what? Sometimes I feel like I go against the grain like a child. Do you remember when you said, let's do top 3 episodes? And I was so livid at that point. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do the top 3. I want to talk about this shit. Yeah, but then I was like, you know what? As soon as I log on and I see your face, yeah, and if one of us is livid and one of us is calm and smiley, bro, yeah, that is infectious, bro. And you're like, everything is disarmed, bro, and then we just shoot the shit, So
it's true, man.
Yeah, it's mad,
it's
man.
True, bro.
It's but yeah, it's just funny, man, how just talking and someone else's energy can be infectious to disarm you, or how livid you are about a certain thing that you want to talk about on a pod. And do you know what? Sometimes you're gone.
No, go on.
I feel like you have to bloody be in the right frame of mind to be able to talk on a podcast, bro, or do anything in life, innit? Yeah, when you're publicly doing something, right? I know we're just recording, so we're in total control. But it's like, how do you? It's funny how we've talked about this before. You could have just had an argument with your missus, or you could have had a bad day at work, and then you've got to come home and you got to go through imposter syndrome, yeah, to be something you're not. But, hey, I just had a fucking shit day, but I'm gonna fucking smash the shit out of this fucking podcast today. Watch.
It's true though, bruv. It is true, man. I hear you, man. I hear you. One thing I want to say, Bro,
Go on.
that message that you sent to me, like, Manatika, I don't want. That was so uncharacteristic. I was like, what's his issue, man? What is this beef? I just asked him. I have thought through very clearly what I want to do, and I think there's very specific reasons why I want to do this. And he dismissed it like it was nothing. Like there was no thought gone into this question, right? And then I was like, no, I will get him on side. Then I just asked you some questions. Like, it's like, oh, do you have a suggestion for what we should do for
Well,
number 50?
as soon as even I was on side from the moment to no, but we have to do something different. I was like, yeah, he's right, you know. Fucking. I was like, let me just log on and I have a think. And I was like, and then I saw you. I was like, yeah, I saw you in the car, bro. I was like, yeah, it's not so bad where I am at the moment. So I was like,
bro, I'm sweating. I'm sweating so
buckets.
badly right now, bro. I've got a headache, bro. Bro.
Bro, I even forgot about what I was annoyed about in the first place. Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm definitely
bro.
saving that, bro. I'm definitely, you know what you just said as well. Like, you know, when you get annoyed and you're like, oh, this is a good pod topic, then you smile to yourself because you're like, oh, thank God I don't think about something. So actually, you want to go around every week, yeah, having someone
Finding
piss
struggles.
you off about something, finding a struggle, bro.
It's true, bro. This is the mechanics behind Bruvcast. This is how we end up doing the things that we do. Like a lot of it is on the fly, but each of the things that we pick to share obviously have come from either that week or something that we want to talk about. Like I've been out here, you know, now for a week, and there's been so many things, bro, yeah, that I want to fucking share, bro. Yeah, but we're not gonna have time for this episode.
Yeah. Let me give listeners some context as well, right? Like we've got this shared notes section, and since Raj has been out there, yeah, I think I see notifications like 4 or 5 times a day saying Raj is updating Bruvcast notes. Raj is updating Bruvcast notes, and I'm like, this guy's going through something at the moment, which is good, bro. Which is good.
It's important, man. It's important, and I think what you just said is it's good to hear that, man, because I feel like you need to. This is also for the listeners, man. You all need to find your person that you can like pick up the phone or send a message, be yourself, but then also can disarm your how you're feeling, man. Even without them even asking you what the issue is, like what are you actually upset about, what are you pissed off about, right? If you can just connect with this person and be like automatically just be in a different frame of mind, it's a very special thing. So yeah, bro, thanks, man. I felt that in my heart.
Yeah, lucky recorded, bro. I was like, and I knew, I was like, this guy's. When I sent that message, I don't want to do this top 3 shit, yeah. And I was like, this guy knows. He's like, what the fuck is up with him today? Yeah, I knew straight away. I was like, control Uday, control.
Oh man. I think that's us, bro. I think we covered we did a good flashback of our favorite reels, and we picked out, you know, one of the top episodes that we've had feedback on. Long may it continue, man. We're at 50. Obviously the next mountain is 100, isn't it, bro?
100, bro. Just look to the left a bit, right?
Yeah, look to the left.
Roger will be moving mountains, yeah, making it bigger. Yeah, no, it's you know what? Never did I ever think we're almost a year in.
Almost a year in.
And we got to 50, man. So momentum is momentum in it at the end of the day, right? So, you know, gotta keep going even when you don't feel like doing it. I'm not saying we don't feel like doing it. I'm just saying when you know, there's that saying, you know, Kobe Bryant says, right? You know, the days where you don't feel like training or practicing, that's the dream, because that's when you need to. That's when you really dig deep to, you know, keep going.
That's it. And there's been days like that for us on this journey for the past 50 episodes. I have a bunch of shout outs to give this week, just because I don't think we're going to get through all of them, but I'll do the most recent ones that we've had. So shout out to Jyoti, who sent us a message, really nice message saying, just discovered you guys, love it, keep up the great work. I already told everyone I know about Bruvcast. You should tell more people, Jyoti. Like, that's not enough.
Tell random people.
Tell random people. Tina Tina sent another message saying, I started listening to you guys a couple of months ago, mainly in the airport or on flights. I find it crazy that people want to have so many things they could listen to, bruv, yeah? But they listen to us two Holcuts, bruv, yeah? On a plane, bruv, for hours. But yeah, I'm currently traveling Southeast Asia for 4.5 months, and it's been so nice to hear your podcast. Been feeling a little homesick at times, and it's like listening to a little bit of home with your stories. So thank you so much, Tina, for reaching out. And let me do one more. We have Hiten. So Hiten, thank you so much. You actually gave us a great shout out, and you also gave us a topic, which I don't even want to even call this out yet, because this would be a fun one to get into. But he gave us some topics, and then he also said, yeah, really, I've been enjoying the podcast. Please keep up the good work. And thank you so much, Hiten. Loads of feedback, bruv, and that's not even all of it, man. There's more messages, but we just don't have the time, and we will definitely be doing those shout outs in upcoming episodes. And do you have any shout outs from your side, bruv? Obviously, shout out to Kunal, isn't it? For the...
shout out Kunal Mira.
Yeah, Kunal Mira. Shout out
and the washing and the washing that Kunal has to do.
Yeah, shout out to you,
Dulcie. Just give a shout out to Dulcie. She's been sharing our podcasts, and I just read a message which she sent just a short while ago, saying she's sharing it with everyone,
awesome.
just like Jyoti is. So yeah, man, appreciate the support.
Please keep it coming. Oh, there's one more thing that we needed to announce, bruv.
Oh yes, you announce it, because I can't announce this shit.
So after much deliberation, we have officially created our own merchandise, and there's going to be a link that will be posted with this episode where you can get your hands on it. We have a range of different things. We're going to continue to come up with new ideas and new things that we want to have. So we have a collection of hoodies, hats, t-shirts, and many, many more things to come. And it's all got that Bruvcast flavor, all about sharing the struggle, finding the funny. So we hope that you like what you see. We hope that you buy what you see, and we hope that you can support us and really kind of take us to that next level, which is definitely where we're aspiring to be. So the link will be posted with this. We'll be doing a giveaway as well. We'll have details on that giveaway that we'll be running, so you can all get your hands on it for free, Muffet, because we know how much Indians like Muffet stuff, bruv. So yeah, check the link. It will be announced. Only egg, yeah. No, none of that. Maru biju na moiklu salaya. None of that. Only one and done, bruv. But yeah, that link will be coming out. And yeah, please let us know what you think. Let us know if you have any ideas for other types of merchandise and swag. But yeah, that's a big way that we wanted to kind of like milestone this 50th episode.
Definitely, 100%. Like I think to reach 50 has been just a great feat, and on to the next one, isn't it? On to the next 50, man.
On to the next 50. All right, I am literally above sweat patches right now. You can't see because it's dark in this car, but it is very sweaty. So I'm glad I'm not in my Sussex car, bro, because there will be no. I'd have to put those, those pine tree air freshener things. I don't even think that would work, bro. I'd have to drive around the car with the windows down for like an hour to get the gun out, bro. Anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you so much for getting us to this milestone. It really it is so humbling to just kind of hear the messages that you're sending to us, and also just like the listenership is growing. Every week we are literally hitting new targets and new records with our listens. So thank you all so much. Please continue to do what you're doing. Please keep sharing, supporting us, writing into us, sharing your stories of anything. Like if there's anything in this episode or previous episodes which you can relate to, or you have a funny story about, share it. We don't need to give you your name. We can say it anonymously and talk about it or dissect it. Or if you have a question that you'd like us to talk about, send it over. happy to do that. And we will be back same time, same place next week. Share the struggle, find the funny, and see you later, people.
Take care, guys.
Bye.